Hi besties, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about all the books that I want to read in October. So, if you saw the previous video, the last video I uploaded, it was all the books that I read in September, which were not a lot. Like, the month of September for me was so hectic and I didn't have like much time to read, and I'm hoping I have more time this month. So I have 8 books that I want to read this month, and I decided to put all the like TBR books in one part of my shelf so like I don't forget that those are the books that I want to read this month, because every single month I like make a TBR for the month and I never ever stick to it. I maybe like read 2 books from the TBR list, and I don't want to do that this time. So I decided to put all these books in one single like little box on my shelf back there, so I know which books I want to read. So I also have a book on my Kindle that I started reading and I haven't finished reading, so I want to finish that. And yeah, so make sure to subscribe down below, turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I upload more videos. So, little disclaimer, the books that I'm going to share with you today have nothing to do with Halloween or like the month of October or like the vibe of October. Like, don't come at me, like I know that. But I just need to read these books because they have been on top of my TBR list for so long. So, yeah. Okay, so the first book that I want to read this month that I don't have in paperback, but I have it on my Kindle, is Building Bridges by Leah Fairchild. She's like a romance author. She's super nice and she sent me her book. And I am such a slow reader, so this month I want to finish the book because it's honestly really interesting. So basically this book is about this guy who has to take care of his family. So that's like the backstory of it. I don't want to like say anything else. Okay, my dog is joining us. So I don't want to say much about that book in this video because I do want to like mention that video and talk about it when I finish it in another video. That is going to be my first read of the month. So the second book that I want to read this month is actually a book that I wanted to read last week, end of September, and I didn't get a chance. So I want to start the A Field Party series by Abby Glines. I hope you can see it because kind of reflects with the window, but these covers remind me of like what is the TV series, like Friday Night Lights. Have you watched that TV show? Because it's so great. Like, it's one of my favorite series. It's so good. So I don't know why I think like the letters remind me of that, and it's a book that I've had in my TBR for a while now and I'm so intrigued by it, so I'm so happy that I'm going to read it. I don't really know how many books there are in the series, but I did buy the first 2. So I have this one and then the second one, so I'm 95% sure I'm gonna like this book. Like, I don't know why, but I just feel like I'm gonna like the book, so I'm definitely very excited. I want to read the book. Also, this author has a TikTok, which you should follow her. She's so funny. Like, she is so funny. She posts so many TikToks and she's honestly so funny, so I do recommend her a lot. But yeah, I'm so excited about that. So next I want to read like a fantasy book. All of these books have been on my TBR for so long. But the third book that I want to read is To Kill a Kingdom. So I got this book when I went to Barnes & Noble a couple of months ago, and what intrigued me to buy this book is like the first line, like the first page. Can I just read the first line so you kind of understand why I'm so obsessed? Okay, the first line literally says, "I have a heart for every year I've been alive." Like, that is so intriguing to me. It just makes me want to read the entire book right now. So I hope I like it. So yeah, this book is very popular on Book Talk, so I'm really excited. I want to start reading more popular Book Talk books because I want to like make a part 2 of the books that Book Talk made me read. So this is definitely going to be in that video, so stay tuned. So all of these books that are left are romance, because you guys know that romance is my favorite genre. So the next book that I am planning on reading is a book that is so popular. Like, it's so popular, I haven't heard one single bad thing about the book. Like, literally, quite literally, I haven't even heard one single thing about the book. Like, nobody says anything negative about this book, and I just know I'm gonna love it. I just know it. And that book is Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. This book has so much hype. Like, everyone loves this book, and it's a 5-star read. Like, people love this book that much. I think I heard that it's like childhood best friends to lovers, or like friends to lovers. I'm not quite sure. And also, I love this cover. Like, I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with this cover, and I just want to find out the like meaning behind the cover. I have high expectations for this one in particular. I just feel like it's gonna be a good reading month. Okay, the next book is also a very popular book talk book, and that's been on my TBR for so long. And originally I bought this book because you probably know the account, the book talk account, the books I've loved. Like, I love that girl, and she raves about the Kiss Quotient. And the moment that she made like the first video talking about the Kiss Quotient, I was like, I need to buy that book right now. I just trust her recommendations so much. And I actually bought also the other 2 books from the series, because after this book there is the Bright Test, and after that the Heart Principle. So I actually have the first 2 books in paperback, and then the last book is like the book of the month subscription version, which is really pretty. Like, it's so pretty, but I'm so mad that I have like the first 2 books in paperback and then the third one randomly in hardcover. People say it's kind of spicy, like it has spicy moments. It's that kind of book that has a discreet cover, if you know what I mean. So I cannot wait to read it. I love the color combination, like the greenish blue. I cannot wait to read this book. Okay, this next book makes me laugh every time I pick it up. Not because I've read it, but because I posted a TikTok. I mentioned this book on my TikTok, like it appeared on the TikTok. And you guys went crazy. Almost every single comment on my TikTok was, you need to read this book, please go read it now. And that book is Archer's Voice. So Larissa sent me this book, and it's one of her favorite books. I trust her opinions, and I trust you guys' opinions on the book, and that it's really good, because I know, like, I've heard that it's really, really good. The only reason why I haven't read this book is because I don't want to cry. Like, I'm not in the mood to cry, but you know what, I'm just gonna do it, and if I cry, well, that's life. I'm gonna cry. And obviously I'm gonna give you all the details and all my opinions and everything, the rating, and if I like it, I'm obviously going to buy more books by Mia Sheridan. It's gonna be exciting. Okay, next book is from my favorite author. I Got Slammed, which is a series, and I don't know why I didn't buy this book earlier, so now I have it, and I'm gonna read it this month because I've heard so many of you guys tell me that this book is really good and it's one of her like underrated books, so I am all for it. Okay, I have 2 books left on my TBR. So the next book, when I saw it in a Barnes & Noble, I was like, yes, I want to get it. So that book is Come Back to Me. So this is the first book of a series by Mila Gray. This was in the YA section, so I don't know if it's a young adult book or not. Like, I have no idea. So this is also going to be a surprise. I just feel like it's gonna be cute in some way. Like, cute, sad but cute book, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know why, but I've always wanted to read this book. It's gonna be one of the last books of the month, and the last book that I'm planning on reading, maybe I'll read more, let's see. But the last book that I want to mention in this video is another book like Come Back to Me, that the first moment I saw the book, I just wanted to read it. And this amazing girl sent me this book. I actually did a whole TikTok unboxing that, and I almost cried. Thank you so much again. Like, you are amazing. So it's the Wait For You series. First of all, I don't like people on the covers, but this, I'm not mad. Not mad at all. I don't know why, but I love this cover. And I had this book in my Amazon wishlist. Like, I wanted to buy it. And I put it in my Amazon wishlist because I learned about this book in a TikTok. And I don't know why, but I was so intrigued. So if I love this book, I'm just gonna get the whole series. So thank you so much, Samantha, for sending me this book. Thank you, besties, for watching. Make sure to subscribe down below and turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I upload more videos. And I will see you Thursday. Bye! Everyone was watching you.